Okay, this is video number 2 on rational equations, trying to find important criteria like zeros, vertical asymptotes, holes, and y-intercepts. Remember in our last video, this is very important, you have to be able to factor. If you can't factor, go check out those videos on factoring to catch yourself up, and we're going to kind of go from there. I want us to start off by factoring our numerator. If I factor the numerator, I'm going to skip it down here where you can see it. I'm going to get f of x equals 2 binomials. Same thing for your denominator. The denominator is kind of quick and easy to do in my head, so give me a second and we'll do this one. X minus 3 and x plus 2. The numerator is going to take a little bit of work because you have to actually kind of factor it out. I'll do it to the side just a little bit. You got 2x squared minus 5x minus 3. You want the chart method for negative 6 and negative 5. It's going to be negative 6 and 1. So 2x squared minus 6x plus 1x minus 3. You're going to get 2x, x minus 3, and a 1, x minus 3. So 2x plus 1 and x minus 3. So that's a very quick, rough process of factoring. Again, go catch those other videos if you're still confused on factoring. Please don't pay attention to what I just did. It's a very quick process. Now, after we factor, it's just a matter of analyzing what you have. So remember, you're looking for common factors. Do you see a common factor? Yes. So my x minus 3 is a common factor. Remember, a common factor is when you have something in the bottom and on the top, your numerator and denominator. So I know I have a whole, x minus 3. What's left in the denominator is a vertical asymptote. What's left in the numerator is what we call a 0. So if we go through this, a 0 occurs at 2x plus 1. So if I find my 0, it's going to be 2x plus 1 equals 0. If you solve that equation, come on camera, if you solve, okay, so get my camera fixed here. It's messing up a little bit on me. I apologize. There we go. So we know canceling out here gave us the whole. The 0 comes from the factor that's still left on top, so 2x plus 1 equals 0. If I solve 2x plus 1 equals 0 real quick, I'm going to get 2x is negative 1, so x is a negative 1/2. That means my 0 occurs at x is a negative 1/2. My vertical asymptote is what's left in your denominator. So my denominator, the factor that's left, is x plus 2. So if I take x plus 2 equals 0, we get the asymptote to occur at x is negative 2. The whole is what canceled. So what cancels is x minus 3. So x minus 3 equals 0, which means x equals 3 is where the whole occurs. And then the y-intercept, it seems like it's the hardest one of all of them, but it's not. You're replacing all the x's with zeros. So you're going to get 0 and 0 and a negative 3 on top. 0, 0, and a negative 6 on bottom. So your y-intercept, when you reduce, negative 3 divided by negative 6 should be a positive 1/2.